Hello, Telefarm friends. So today I wanted to do the much anticipated, frequently demanded Byblis pollination video. Daniela posted an old one that I did a little while ago because we were so busy doing so many things I didn't get a second to come on over here and do this for you guys. But things have changed a little bit since we did that initial video. My hair is a lot grayer, for instance. And they haven't changed too much, but there are some new tricks that I want to talk about. One of them is our Stone Age method, which involves this tuning fork and this brick. So for those of you who don't know, the anthers of Byblis have to be gently vibrated in order to release the pollen. It would be an insect's vibrating wings that would do that in the wild. And my wings are too big and they vibrate too slowly to do this. And so we often use this brick and this tuning fork. It's really important to get a really good pop on it. If you do it on something soft, it doesn't really vibrate for as long, and you'll see it only really vibrates for a second. All the parts of this are very small, and so we're going to give you the methodology. You might not actually see every tiny little bit of pollen. We're going to do our best, but it might you might have to use your imaginations on the actual tiny wee part of it a little bit. And then the other thing that we've just been experimenting with this year is something that other people have recommended in the past, and that is an electric toothbrush. So this is the new hip version of pollinating Byblis flowers. Tom's just in here doing it, and it's going very well. So I thought I'd share that method with you as well. We're going to do it on the Byblis gigantea today, although the method is the same for all the annual species: Liniflora, Aquatica, Filifolia, Gayhoei, Rorida. I think that's most of them. I think I'm missing one. Anyways, Byblis gigantea and Lamellata are the two perennial species, and they also have the largest flowers, which makes that good. So what I'm going to do is cross this one with this one since they're from the same place, and we'll see how this goes. Of course, on camera. Just like trying to get ever try to get a parrot to talk in front of friends. So it'll be just like that. We'll see. It's also kind of windy, of course. It always is here. Let's see. Look at my brick a little closer. Over here. There was some. I missed it. You have to hit just the top of the anther there without touching a petal. And you can see it's not like a tremendous amount of pollen, but there is some collecting there on that lower petal. This is the part where you might have to use your imaginations, but it is there. The seeds will be the proof. And then I have my brush. So I like a flat, dark bristled brush, such as this, because then you can actually see the pollen on there. And then I'm just going to pick it up with my brush, like that. Probably you can see it on the end of the brush. There it is. The female part is this white little arm that hangs off with the little ball on the end. We're going to put that pollen on the female part of this flower. You do need two of these to do this with. They won't self. And then I'm just going to put that on there. Ta-da! And so that has pollinated. If it all goes well, which probably it does, there'll be a swelling of a little fruit. It's a little spherical fruit, and then that will split open, and there'll be some black seeds inside. Germinating those seeds is tricky. It's definitely tricky. You have to soak them in gibberellic acid. That's what we've done here. We could probably do a video of the methodology of exactly how to do that, how to mix it, because it in itself is kind of a tricky thing to do, and it's a plant hormone, so you don't want to get that on you. But we soak them in gibberellic acid. We'll do a video on that soon. For 5 days at 1,000 parts per million on the perennial species. But we'll talk about what that means in another video another day. Just can't really do that here standing in the greenhouse anyways. So now I'm going to try and get some pollen off of this one with the electric toothbrush, and we'll see how this goes. This is frightfully new. I'll take my sunglasses off so I can see. Oh wow, look at that. I would say We probably won't be using the tuning fork too much anymore, which is a shame because I love the tuning fork. But as you can see, there's so much more pollen came out with the electric toothbrush. And we're always looking for new, better ways to do things here, not just for us, but also for you. So now I'll just take this pollen from this one. This will definitely be able to see. Look at all that pollen. And then we'll take it over here and we'll hit this one right here. And then since I have it, I can do this flower at the same time. Okay. And that is how baby Byblis are made. As you can see, we have a lot of work to do to get all of these flowers crossed to make all these seeds for you guys. Hopefully we'll have seed packs next spring if everything goes well. And you can have the fun of growing these beautiful, fantastic plants yourself.